What is going on, guys? This time it's a night video, walking the homie right here. Isn't that right, Marley? Let's go to our spot. I just got done eating. The fuck was that? I just got done eating a salmon burger. It was so good, bro. Or female, whoever's watching this shit. It was so yummy for my tummy. I'm satisfied, bro. I've always liked, look at that. Look at the 4th of July colors. It's like August 20th, but you know, fuck it. Still counts, kind of. Hold on, we got a dog in a second. 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm here. With some good lighting, man. Come on, buddy. Come on. He always likes stopping right here, man. Boy. There we go. He just loves walks, man. I walk him every day. Acts like I don't even take him. It's the funniest shit. Anywho, you already know I'm hoping your guys' day is going good. Who am I to start this without wishing you some good vibrations? You know, we're in this together, guys. I don't just hope that my vision comes to fruition. No. I hope it comes true for you, too. Because we're all manifestors, we're all creators. Why the fuck would I just want that from me? That would be egoic and selfish. Alright? We're all one. We're all here together in this game. Let's get this. Let's fucking get this, man. Yeah, buddy. He sees another dog. It's fucking dark, though. You can't even see this shit. Anyways. And that's why I make these videos, you know? To remind you that you're doing good. Sometimes it's good to see someone who's on a similar vibe. It's reassuring that everything's for a reason, you know? That I'm making this video for a reason, you're watching for a reason. Everything's for a reason. Sorry. I think I got like pepper seasoning stuck in my throat, so it's kind of like irritating because it went down the wrong way. But I don't know. Life is good, that's what matters. Look at him. He's just waiting for his next target. What's up, Marler? But nah, guys. And that's what happens, like, during our awakening. You very much do have to unlearn what they taught us to be and who they taught us to be. To really uncover and remember who we really are. Who we've always been. Beyond the surface, you know, and beyond the labels. Beyond the conditions that was set upon us. And then you get to a place where you realize your true self was really never missing. It was just deep beneath all this trauma that we were being fed. Or trauma, or even just conditioning. Whether it's from the people we were around, you know, the school we went to. It's always been there. It's just been waiting for you to tap in, you know. It was only buried underneath the layers of expectations. And that could be from you, your family, you know, and just whether the fear, the conditionings, all just conditionings. But this isn't just a journey of becoming all of this. Once you awaken, it's a journey of remembering, of unlearning, and of coming home to the real you, the highest you, the one that's just trying to enjoy this human experience, the spirit. So it's really remembering that your true self was never really lost. It existed before the world told you who to be and what to do and whatever, you know. That's the journey of awakening. It's not about adding more, but rather it's about releasing these illusions that kept you small. Bro, I hear someone listening to like Jamaican music. What's that word? Reggae? Where's it coming from? No. Shit, hold up. My dog was going crazy. There was other people walking their dog. I could barely see them. It's dark, but you know. Where the fuck was that, man? It's like remembering who you are beyond the surface and shit. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It's really just remembering the real you existed long before you were here. You know. It's been there. Oh, that's what I was saying. It's releasing these illusions that kept us small, that kept us in a familiar way of thinking that wasn't really serving. So that's like, really it comes down to this. Ask yourself, are these beliefs truly mine, or were they just handed to me based off of the environment that I grew up in? Or are they echoes of someone else's fear, right? Our parents or wherever we grew up around. Because every fear, every habit, they were practically gifted to you. Or forced upon you, depending on how you look about it. Where the fuck is that, bro? Let me do what I want to do. Huh? Let me make a video real quick. Thank you. Lost my train of thought again. Oh, the train's coming. I see it. What was I saying, bro? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. So many distractions. It's like, come on. It's just like the truth begins where these inherited narratives and that's the awareness that steps in, right? So when your awareness gets stronger, you're aware of these narratives that we just inherited from our parents or whatever, you know. And it's funny. It's all a cycle. It's all connected. Their habits were passed down from their family and so forth, right? But that's what happens when you go through your awakening. You break the cycle. You do different. You change it. So it's reconnecting with your essence. Silence the noise. Spend some time in stillness and in nature, walking the dog, doing what I'm doing right now. And that's in reflection, right? Doing that is setting you up for a reflection of yourself, to just in the quiet, just with you, the wind. It's needed for your soul. Because your true self has always been there. Deep inside, it's just been waiting for you to listen. Through all that static and the noise and limited beliefs and the thoughts that we have, it's in the stillness. It whispers in the stillness. It's not in the chaos of the world's expectations, of your family members' expectations or whatever. It's beneath all that. So just embrace you, embrace your whole essence, your authenticity. Because authentic is not rebellious. It's just you returning to the real you. It's you returning to the you that never needed no approval or validation. That's the real you that you'll return to. That's the real authentic you. And the more you live your truth, the more you accept your essence, the more peace you're going to find. Because everything's going to align itself to that. Because it's all a reflection anyways, right? So why wouldn't it? Just realizing that unlearning is the gateway to awakening. It's peeling back the layers like a fucking onion. Reclaiming your truth. That's another dog. Hold up, bro. I'm just trying to fucking do this thing. Motherfucker, shit. You better simmer down, buddy boy. You better simmer down, motherfucker. You better calm down, buddy. Calm down. Alright, he's calming down. I don't blame him. Except I do. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted again, just reclaim your truth. That's all I'm saying. Embody the limitless that you are. that embody your everything, your higher self, whatever the fuck, however cliche this sounds, it's true. Embody that bitch. Embody who you're always meant to be. You just gotta believe itself. So it's rather you're not becoming, but rather you are remembering who you've always been beyond these doubts and these layers of limiting beliefs and identities that you have attached yourself to. Welcome home, motherfucker. Welcome home to the real you. The one who doesn't care, but the one who just does it. The one who doesn't care about what the people think or the outside noise, but listens to the internal voice, the within, who realizes that everything out there doesn't matter. The physical, just what's in here. And through that alignment of you doing that and doing what you love and not caring because you love it and you don't give a fuck, more of a magnetic person. You're gonna get what you want because you don't care. Because you're not allowing anyone or anything to get in your way from achieving what you want to achieve. So start this business, start this dream, start this video, start this music, start all of it, whatever. At the end of the day, it was always just you. Fuck what they think, fuck what they believe you to be. Do it because you know that you could do it. Do it so much that at the end of the day, or by the time you're living your reality, your dream, they're gonna be like, damn. And you're like, I told you, bitch. That's the best revenge, if you will, is success. And I've heard that, and I live by it. The best revenge is success. They won't even recognize you. They're like, damn, you changed. Hell yeah, I did. Damn, that's you? What? They'll be so fucking jealous and envious because you did what they never could have believed in themselves that they could do. So fuck the fake people. These people that were fake, whatever, they were just in their ego. And now, going through your shift, you're going to attract people who aren't in their ego, who are more in their true, authentic self like you. So watch them. Let them be shook because they're watching you from the dark, hoping that you fail, but you're not because you believe in yourself. And then when you don't fail, they're going to be like, fuck. But it has nothing to do with you. It's only a reflection of their own being, that they never did anything else further. And you did, and you are. That's the best fucking success right there. It's just not caring, just doing what you love. And then at the end of the day, you'll be successful from it because you believed in yourself so much. And you stopped listening to them. And you stopped listening to that voice that says no, the ego, that keeps you unfamiliar. No, fuck that. You listen to hear the heart, the higher self, the heart consciousness, the real you. And you feel the pull where it guides you. Dude, it's just so many coyotes. I hear that bitch. It's like, whoa. They're not really close, but they're close, So it's just like, maybe you grew up thinking you weren't worthy or you're not talented or something. For me, right? I thought I wasn't talented or worthy. So through my awakening, I had to unlearn what I was taught, that I had to be a certain way to get this, that reality works this way and this is how it is, it's set. I had to unlearn all those false stories and recenter my awareness to within, to my heart, to higher self, to formless, to intuition. Less ego, more amigos, It's easier to know what I'm talking about. The more you meditate, the more you silence the thoughts, the ego, the chatter, the more clarity you'll have. You'll be able to differentiate what's just the unreasonable thoughts you have. You'll be able to differentiate whether that's just the rational, irrational way of thinking or it's intuitive thoughts. It's higher self. The more present you are, and the more connected you are to stillness and just awareness and just being, like Your true state isn't thinking. Your true state is just being and chilling. You don't always have to think. People are just so used to thinking and thinking because they don't breathe, they don't meditate. And through just thinking and being in a cycle, they're not connected to a higher consciousness. They're just in their they're not even connected to their subconscious. Their subconscious is replaying patterns that they're unaware of because they're unaware. They're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and attaching and attaching and attaching. So when you keep breathing, you keep raising that awareness to detach and just breathe and release and not think so much, but rather just be, because you see, why think so much? If the thoughts that we think are kind of like intertwined with how we're experiencing and manifesting, then through breathing and meditating raises the awareness. So then you can see, well, what thoughts was I thinking that were keeping me in a certain way of being, that was keeping me and perceiving reality to be so limited? Okay, so think differently. Okay, so don't think these thoughts. Okay, so release all these. Okay. That's why you gotta breathe. You gotta meditate, silence the mind, so that you can raise that awareness, actually. Keep the third eye open, the gland, and then just see, like, alright, this doesn't serve. I let it flow out. And I keep breathing as consciousness. Let's go walk back, Marty. I'll go this way. It's easier said than done sometimes if you're not used to it, you know? But, I mean, like I said, and like I always say, you can only perceive the vibration you're of. So if you're watching this video, and if you made it this far, I'm assuming you understand. You just gotta breathe. And recenter your awareness to here and then now. Like, everyone takes this reality so serious because of the programming and the conditions that were set upon us growing up. They were set upon them, the teachers, you know, our parents growing up. They're like, you have to be this way, you have to huff, and you have to hurry, and you have to get a job, and you have to go to school, and if you don't, then you're a loser, and you know. But like, beyond all these labels and necessities and all that, you're just a spiritual light being having a temporary human experience. Multidimensional as fuck. But we have to play by these rules sometimes. We play the part. But don't overemphasize on the part that we're playing, you know what I mean? To the point where you forget that we're not even from here. You're just visiting. Do what you love. Because you didn't incarnate here to just settle and do something that isn't even something you want to do, just so you could ease the tension of someone else's. Like, what? You came here for you, not them. Let them go through their own shit. You don't gotta do anything to please them all the time, because doing so is an act of self-abandonment, and you're just gonna not be happy. Is that worth it? I'll answer for you. Nah, it's not. Dude, this dog is funny, man. Just doesn't get tired of whatever he's doing. Sniffer. So, and that's part of unlearning who they taught you to be. Unlearning to be not serious all the time. To just enjoy this experience and not think that you have to be doing something all the time. Like, if you're not doing something, you're lazy. No, sometimes you just need to recenter and recharge. Call your energy back. You know, they taught us to believe that we're this body and that's it. It's another way. We're not this body. We're the consciousness, awareness, inhabiting it. We're formless, pretending to be a form temporarily. You know, they taught you that everything is separate, right? That the consciousness is generated in the brain, and it's not. It's a receiver. And they teach you, you know. All these little teachers are just certain limitations that keep you thinking in a certain way. They keep you from accessing your higher self, your higher state of consciousness. Just keep you stuck in dualistic ways, separate. If everything is separate and dualistic, it's harder to navigate the reality because you're separated. You're not as connected to your inner voice. You're just kind of searching for authority and for reassurance and safety, right? As long as you're searching for authority and for safety and reassurance, then you're never going to go look within yourself and think for yourself and access a higher state of consciousness. So that's why you have to think for yourself. And the more you do that, the more stronger you are, and the more downloads you're going to get, the more insights you're going to get. The more in flow with yourself and your highest self that you'll be, because you're listening. You're in flow with the universe and you, the universe. So if you're in flow with yourself, you're in flow with reality, everything else. As above, so below. I love that shit. As above, so below. I should get that tatted on me and make a cool font. As above, so below. Like on my shoulder right here. Like my shoulder blade, like as above, so below. I could do that. That's a good idea. Soon. Just gotta pay bills. Just gotta pay bills. Could you imagine if dogs had tattoos? That'd be funny as fuck. Marley the Marler. I love you guys. You already know. I'm telling you, if you guys ever have an idea that you want me to do a video, drop a like. Or drop a like. That too. But just, comment. What do you want to see? What do you want me to talk about? Like, if you don't, it's whatever. I got a whole plethora of ideas to do. Like, I'm busy for the next 5 years. So it's fine. But, like, if there's something else that I haven't really covered in spiritual consciousness, third eye shit, let me know. Because I'll do it. And it just lets me appreciate that you appreciate what I'm doing, But, yeah. The more you go within yourself and really connect to the real you and do what you want to do and have been wanting to do since you were little, that's a great way to reconnect to the self that was buried underneath all those thoughts and the limiting beliefs and projections. And sometimes, because everyone perceives you to be a different person, no one sees you the same, right? You can only meet someone as far as you come to know yourself, so not everyone has the same perception of you. So sometimes we'll take on other people's perceptions of us and we'll take it on for our own and believe, oh, that's me. So when you go in a social interaction, we develop a sense of identity between you and your person that you're talking to, right? And we'll take on that identity as it's us. That's the ego. But again, you're only feeling how they perceive you. That's not who you are. So the real you is buried beyond or beneath all those layers of perception. It's just within you. It's here. It's beyond the thoughts. It's the awareness truly, just watching and looking and breathing, not judging, not labeling. That's the real you. That was a straight download. That was good. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Gonna go make some shorts. And then walk my other dog. But yeah, you got this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.